Bonjour, hi guys. So I'm Ayu. So with me today we have a part-timer fashion model, Rashdan. So I'm going to start off this session with the first question. So Rashdan, could you give us like a brief explanation about yourself
Sure.
maybe a little bit about your career?
Right. Hi everyone. My name is Rashdan Aidil bin Abdul Rashid. I'm 24 years old and currently I'm a student at MMU Sriwijaya under the Faculty of Applied Communication, and I'm in my second year of degree now. So basically I've been modeling for 2 to 3 years. I think since 2017 I started my modeling career, and up till now I've been sustaining it lah. Also, my job scope involves photo shoots and runway, but I major in runway mostly because of my height, and also photo shoot requires a photogenic person, and I'm not that photogenic, so I do more runways instead of photo shoots. And also I don't really consider it as a career, it's more of a hobby that I take seriously. Yep.
Okay, so this is a must question to ask. So why did you want to be a model?
Oh, okay. Actually, at first, I didn't even have the thought of being a model, a fashion model. But it all started when a friend of mine contacted me and asked me to be one of his models for his new brand. He was launching a new local brand. And also, I've done shoots with him, not runway. So I started with the photo shoots. Other than that, not many people know this, but my mom actually was a huge influence of my modeling career, my modeling journey, and she plays a huge part in my life. She always encouraged me to go to castings, go to auditions, and also the breakthrough of my career. Throughout the castings, the breakthrough of my career would be being selected as a model for KL Fashion Week, in particular for the Neonate brand. It is a local brand, a well-known brand. And also after the KL Fashion Week, that's when it really took off. That's when designers recognized me and contacted me and asked me to work for them. So that was the transition lah, actually.
Okay, so for the next question, so being a model, even though you're just doing this part-time modeling, right? So you as a student, how do you actually handle your studies in between your career?
Okay, so when it comes to these kind of things, it really requires a lot of give and take. Sometimes I have to give up job offers, I have to reject them for my classes, for my examination, and also under certain circumstances, I have to miss my class and go to the job instead. But at the end of the day, I'll make sure that I finish my work first. Let's say if I know that I have a job, I have jobs offers, I have to work at the end of the week, I'll finish my task earlier so that I won't get caught up with the workload. And also I always keep updated on classes, on the syllabus. I always ask around, ask my friends what's going on in class while I'm not around. So it's just a matter of time management actually, how I handle time. But sometimes you have to give up classes. I really don't like missing classes because actually I miss out on a lot, but then I have to catch up every time. Yeah.
Okay, following up next. So throughout your 2-3 years of being in this fashion industry, what was your best experience by far?
Many people would thought that my best achievement or experience would be KL Fashion Week, which I did last year. But actually, personally, I prefer and I love to work for Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week instead. So because Mercedes-Benz actually it is a more exclusive event, it is more classy event. So So the difference between KL Fashion Week and Mercedes-Benz, KL Fashion Week RTW, KL Fashion Week RTW, which stands for ready to wear. So Mercedes-Benz is not ready to wear attire. It is actually a custom made. They make it accordingly to your body, so it is more exclusive, and also not everyone can attend the event. So not everyone can get the ticket really easily. So I would say that Mercedes-Benz is my best experience. Also the payment is higher, so yeah.
Okay, so as I know that fashion industry, especially in Malaysia, is a big industry, right?
Yep.
So splendidly, there's a huge competition between the models. So how do you deal with that kind of thing?
Yep, I totally agree that the competition in the modeling industry is really aggressive, because there's always upcoming and new faces, and that's actually what the designers are looking for. But I try my best to keep the competition healthy, but it's not easy because actually I'm a part-time fashion model, right? But there's a lot of full-time models that do this on a daily basis. I do it maybe weekly basis or monthly basis depending on my schedule. Yeah, but then again, yeah, I'm aware of my competition, but everyone in the industry, I consider them as my friends. They always help me out, no matter how long they were in the industry. New faces or old faces, all of them are really nice to me, and I treat them how they deservedly, and also they treat me considerably as well. And also we tend to guide each other throughout our journey. Like new models, they will ask us on tips on how not to be nervous before you go on the runway, before you do a photo shoot, your expression, etc. So yeah.
Okay, so Rashdan, would you model any kind of clothing, or is there any limitation to yourself?
Oh, that's a really hard question. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I consider some things. Firstly, I consider the money, like how much are they paying me? Is it worth the cost? Is it worth me traveling there, the distance? And also, I would consider another aspect that I would consider is the timing. If it fits my schedule, then I would consider the job. If it doesn't fall under my examination week or anything, then I would be fine. And also, of course, lastly, the attire. I would prefer to wear something non-controversial, as I don't want any unwanted attention, negative attention. I don't want to ruin my reputation as a model. Yeah, so far that's it. Yeah.
This is based on my view. So all of the models, they have a very good ideal body. So how do you keep to a healthy, to maintain a healthy body?
It's actually not that hard for me, because I was actually a bodybuilder. But when it comes to my training routine right now, for now, I go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. Weekdays. On weekends, I usually rest for my family time, family and such. My exercises consist of cardios mostly, and also lifting weights, of course. But actually, just a backstory, I was a really hardcore bodybuilder last time, and I had to cut down a lot of weight before I ventured into modeling. I was actually 90 kilograms before modeling, but now I had to cut down and alter everything, my food intake, my training regimen. I had to change everything for modeling, and now I weigh around 75 kilograms. Yep. So after I cut down my weight, everything's so that's when designers come and approach me more often, because last time there was some of the designers worry that I wouldn't fit, and it actually happens on the runway. Once actually I tried the clothes and it actually didn't fit, so I had to change the clothing. So it was a bad situation, and I had to compromise and change everything, my training routine, my lifestyle, training regimen. Yep.
So from that experience, you have like you're having this like reflection on yourself.
Yeah, true. That's right.
Rashdan, so during our early interview, you mentioned that modeling is a part of your hobby, right? Like a serious hobby.
Yeah.
So are you planning to make it permanent as a permanent career after you finish studying?
Well, I've been doing part-time only. I've never tried doing it for full-time. So my vision in my modeling journey is not really clear. But for now, I have to say no. I don't have any plans on continuing my modeling career after my studies, because I'm planning to do my masters. So I would like to focus on that. And also, in my opinion, modeling is a very expandable job industry. You can be replaced anytime. You know, I am not getting any younger, obviously, and they will always be looking for new faces. They can offer new things, new features. They want younger looks. So that's why I prefer to prioritize my education instead of modeling. Yeah.
Okay, Rashdan, so is there any specific brands that you would like to model for?
Okay, so I've modeled for some international brands such as Adidas, Nike, Under Armour, Hush Puppies, and so on. But my personal favorites that I haven't modeled for, haven't worked with them before, is Tommy Hilfiger. I really like that brand. That is actually my first choice. They are such a classy brand, and I really like their attire, their sense of fashion, sense of styling. Also, other than that, Guess and Levi's as well, because they are really they provide a very rugged look. So that in my opinion, that is me. I really like that kind of look. I prefer to wear that kind of clothing. And also other classy brands internationally, and also I hope in the future I could model and work with these brands.
Okay, so we're going to close out this interview session with a question. So any advices to those out there who wanted to have modeling career?
Okay, so my first advice and the most important advice would be you have to be confident. Whether it's a photo shoot, whether it's a runway, you really need to look confident. So you have to be confident always. It's not really easy when you're nervous, but you really need to adapt to the situation. So yeah, being confident is really important, guys. The next advice that I would give is your personality. You have to be a really outgoing person in the modeling industry, because PR is a really important tool in this industry to get close to the designers, be friends with them, and they actually might work with you if they like you. Also, you have to take care of your appearances and be aware of your appearances also, like what I did. I know that I was too big, so I had to cut down. And if you think that you want to be a model, take a look at your physical appearance. Do you have what it takes? If not, then you can just work on it, like what I did. Cut your weight. If you need to cut your weight, then you need to cut your weight. Also, another thing would be you have to be punctual always, because there are always rehearsals for runways. There are always rehearsals. You have to be early. You have to be punctual. You have to be on time, so that the floor manager or the designers have a good impression of you. Yep. So I think that's all advice that I could give so far.
I guess that is the end of our interview session. So I'm gonna grab this chance to thank you for spending your time.
Thank you, Ayu.
Yeah, okay, so bye bye.